Okay. Okay, Mr. Tony Carroll. My name is Tonio Calhoun. I'm the National Reentry Network for Returning Citizens Advocacy Coordinator. And the reason that we're interviewing you today is because this is for our website. We're just trying to get some information from you, really a testimonial about, your experiences coming home from prison and how you got involved with this organization and what your experiences have been thus far. So if you wouldn't mind, you tell us first how long it is you were locked up for? You don't have to give us any, specific charge or anything, but just how long were you locked up?
I was locked up a total of 19 years of my life in prison. Um, yeah, it was a long time. I did juvenile life, and then I transferred to did adult time. So I did like 10 years in the Fed. I did like 9 years juvenile life in Maryland. So it's been a ride, but I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm here.
absolutely. How long have you been home now?
I've been home, say 6, 7 years. Oh, 6, 7 years. I recently had an incident when I did get arrested, um, but the charges had got dropped recently. Um, just with the transition of, you know, going back behind the wall is kind of disturbing, but being linked into the National Reentry Program helped me navigate through society and it's given me the assistance that I need for my housing, my job skills. It's really sharpening my tools because they always say, what you don't use, you will lose.
Right, right. And so, in the time before, prior to becoming aware of the National Reentry Network for Returning Citizens, what was your reentry like as far as like the barriers you had to deal with, and what were some of the things that made it a little bit difficult for you in trying to have a successful reentry?
Um, just coming home, being on probation, going to different jobs with a background, um, being a black man in Washington, D.C., um, you know, uh, with tattoos. And I try to conduct myself appropriately with my disposition as far as how I address people, my attire. It was really hard. It was really hard. Just coming home trying to get a job. I mean, people will turn you around, give you the runaround, take your application, never call you. I try to stay consistent. I had got a couple chances. Um, with the before the COVID had happened, I had got a couple chances, and I was working for a cleaning company in a bank, and my background was over 15 years old, but they had to let me go because of my background. Period. So,
Right.
I had a lot of job opportunities, but my background kind of hindered me a lot. So that's why I thank God, and I thank Mr. Stewart, you, Mr. Calhoun, Ms. Duckett, Ms. Harris, Mr. Durns, Mr. Carrington, Mr. Blow for everything that y'all doing for me because this organization opens up a lot of doors, a lot of doors.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Yes, sir.
How did you first come to hear about the National Reentry Network for Returning Citizens?
I was in 801 shelter, main shelter. I stayed there for like 18 months before, my pass or whatever. And actually, I had a friend that was in the program, and he was telling me about the program. He's a returning citizen himself, and I think he came home like a year before me, and he was telling me about the program, and I researched online, and I called and made an appointment, and here I am.
Okay. So you just really discovered us through the website and word of mouth.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Excellent. Well, that sounds all really good. And Mr. Carroll, I hope that you continue to have success with your reentry as far as, working with this organization and everything. I understand that I know you're in the Ready for Work program. How has that been going for you?
That is wonderful. I mean, I have the skills to, for the expectations of the occupation that I'm looking for. I've been cooking for over 25 years, so I'm basically a chef. But it's some things that I learned that I didn't know is that, when you're on an interview, you have to be specific and open. But I also learned that, being simple is enough, but you have to know what the company is looking for and how you can be an asset to the company. So learning the job skills that I'm learning inside of the organization is really helping me sharpen my tools. And I'm still learning. It's a lot also revolving around not just interview skills, but health. Um, what is it? Emotional intelligence, how to cope with a lot of doors being slammed in your face. Um, I'm learning how to navigate successfully with the job skills that I'm learning today, and so on, sir.
Okay. Well, I thank you for everything that you've said, and for your testimony and your story. I really appreciate it. This is something that I think people really need to hear. And so I thank you for taking the time out of your schedule to come and do this today with us. And
Yes,
like I
sir.
say, I wish you all the best sincerely. As a returning citizen myself, I know how difficult it is. So I wish you all the best in your reentry, sir.
Thank you.
All right.
Mr. Calhoun, may
Yes.
I add,
Yes.
this program is designed to help you and to make you better, not only help you, but to make you better. It's a real good program. I just want to tell, everybody in the community that this program will help you if you work it.
Right.
That's all I have to say.
No, that says a whole lot right there. It'll work if you work it.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mr. Carroll. All right. You have a good one. All right.
You too. Thank you.